making this video like as kind of a 'cause I'm talking to incels. All right, um, I'm not an incel. I've had sex a couple of times, not very much, but I'm saying like you think it's the pinnacle of life, and it's not that big of a deal. Um, we went for the last girl I dated. We went for 2.5 hours, and it was like it was nice, but I don't know. It wasn't anything special. Like it was like me and my hand till the end. I just think about whatever I want. And on top of that, the thing is like I'm only using my forcep on one arm. Um, that's the only thing taking the damage instead of my whole body. And people do what they want, um, but there's no reason to like pressure yourself about sex and shit. It's really like it depends on the person, but like honestly, it's not the biggest thing in the world. I'd rather listen to music. It's not like the pinnacle of life. Um, but these people who they get very frustrated about that, and you think that you know I'll just I'll rape a woman or something because I need to have sex. I need to prove that I'm a man. Like that's not worth your time. First of all, you're gonna get caught. Um, you're gonna be fucked, right? Second of all, um, you're not appreciating the woman that you're with. She's not getting pleasure out of it. Um, third of all, hopefully you're not getting pleasure out of it because that wouldn't make any sense. Don't you want to like be passionate with a person and actually like have a good experience, have a nice, fulfilling experience? Doesn't make sense. And I make these weird fucking videos because I understand Columbine. I understand men who rape women. I've been there. Like I've been in that mindset where it's like you're so angry but the important thing is to be level-headed and just be like you don't have to succumb to like all these stupid fucking things that women implicate nowadays because we live in a fucking liberal society. It's not even about that. It's just like basic common, decency. You might be frustrated, but listen, you don't go out and do that because you're gonna be fucked, and you're not missing out on much. Just if you have sex, you have sex. That's great. Good for you. But you don't go out and like assault women. You don't do that. It's just not. You want to be a big man. You want to be a big, strong man. Then be a fucking man. You don't actually do those things. That has nothing to do with. That's toxic masculinity. Is what that is. People do these things and they think, "Oh, look at me. I'm a big, strong guy. I took what I wanted." No, that's not how it works. You're going to prison, dude. Like, I don't know. I'm not even a liberal anymore. Like, I can't associate myself with that genre of politics because they're too embarrassing. They're too, sleepy Biden. My mother's telling me to get a vaccine. Like, Mom, I didn't get sick. I'm not getting a vaccine. I don't know, man. You can't get bogged down in that shit. Like you just gotta like just go with the flow. And this is coming from a 30-year-old who's been a loser most of his life, and I have good fortune with women for some reason. I don't know if it's my personality. I don't know what the fuck it is. Um, but I can talk to women, like, and everything's fine. It's not awkward. It's not I'm trying to flirt with you. It's not I'm trying to fuck you. I can just talk to a woman, and I like that. I appreciate that. It's taken a lot of time to like come around to this point where I don't have to I don't have to be weird, or I don't have to like worry about how to talk to a woman. I mean, the thing that most guys miss when they're coming up, and it's assumed because it's especially in like middle school, high school, and especially college too. Men are like prone to just like feel like they have to be an alpha male or something. Um, and it's funny because half of the time, like the people who call themselves or identify as alpha males are actually beta males because they don't know how to coexist with people on this earth. Um, it, it's important to talk to women. I'm not a very successful person as far as relationships go. That's on me, but I do at least have the understanding that if, let's say, you talk to a woman, she doesn't want to date you, she doesn't want to have anything to do with you. Um, Maybe she'll have a conversation with you. Have a conversation with her. You know, the smart thing for men to do is to talk to women. Just talk to women. It doesn't matter. Don't worry. Don't worry about fucking her. Maybe that'll happen down the road. Who cares? Don't worry about that. Just talk to them. It's important to have women in your life. You can't like these people. I see these people on like message boards and shit on like YouTube, and they're just like, oh, I just hate women. All right, what are you gonna turn gay? What are you gonna do? I mean, you gotta figure something out. If you have trouble with women, don't take it out on them. Just talk to them. Just be their friend. That's all you gotta do. Maybe something will develop down the road. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Just be their friend. You know, if something's wrong, help them out if you can. But so many guys, I see so many guys who just fucking. I've been frustrated my whole fucking life, and I've been fortunate enough to date a few women who were desired by a lot of other men. And, I've been fortunate that way. I don't know how I pulled it off, but I did. I pulled a Houdini or some shit. I don't know. But you gotta grow up fast in this world, or else you're gonna do something stupid. You gotta realize if a woman's not into you, it's your obligation to have some respect for that. Maybe you're pissed. Maybe she was the woman of your dreams, and you really wish you could be with her, but you gotta have respect for them. If you really care about them, if you actually are in love with them, then you care about them. So you have to respect that. That's how it works. It's not about you. Women are a little bit more delicate. There are very strong women in this world, but as a gender, like they're a little more delicate. Men are like, fuck this, fuck that. We get ourselves beat up working physical jobs, whatever. And there are plenty of women who do that too, and there are plenty of women who are in the military. There are strong women all over the world, but as a gender, they're a little more delicate. They care about different things than we do. Um, they don't have a dick to think with. You know what I mean? We think with our dicks. Uh, you gotta like snap out of that. That's the important thing. I mean, people can claim to be alpha males and stuff, but they're fucking idiots. And if people are just very lucky and maybe women are attracted to them, that's great. Okay, good for you. That's awesome. Just don't be a dick. I don't know why I'm even making this. I mean, this. I could tell stories, but I'm not going to tell stories because that's disrespectful to people who I talk to on a daily basis. And I don't know. I mean, I guess the bottom line is like, if you're like a young guy out there, or even if you're my age and you're like 30, and you haven't had the fortunate experience of fucking a woman, that's you're not you're not missing what you think you're missing. Obviously, it's a pleasant experience, but you're not like really. It's not the end of the world. You're not like missing, uh, everything. It's just it'll happen. Even if I texted my brother once, I was like, "Listen, I'm 23. I'm still a virgin. Um, I'm 30 now, but I'm 23. I'm still a virgin. Like, is there any shame in like just getting a hooker?" And he's like, "No, not really. No, do what you gotta do." Obviously, it's embarrassing. Nobody wants to do that. No one wants to be like, "Oh, I had to buy a hooker." But I had to defile a woman who like doesn't have any other means of making money because she doesn't have a skill set and she chose this line of work. You gotta feel bad for them because that sucks. Maybe some women are into it, but who the fuck would want to do that? That's not right. I mean, it's illegal. But the woman to get away with it, it's like, why would you want to live your life like this? And then men would say, why would I want to live my life like this? I want to meet a woman that I have passionate sex with. Well, guess what? Like, that's a very rare thing. They promote it in television shows and movies and stuff. That's actually a very rare thing that you have like good, passionate sex with a person. It's mostly just like fuck all. Like literally fuck all. Alright, we're gonna fuck and then that's fine. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I was talking to a guy at work the other day, and I'm not gonna use names, but I guess he's been going over to his girlfriend's house, who also works with us, and we're all in the same area of the building, and he was telling me like she goes, "Oh, every time you come over, all you want to do is just like fuck and then go to sleep," and he was like complaining to me about that, like that she was angry about it, and it's like, man, like I understand it. Like once I blow my load, yeah, all I want to do is go to sleep. I don't want to do anything else. I'm tired. But like she's telling him not to do heroin and stuff, but she does cocaine. So then he's telling me like, if she does cocaine, why is she telling me not to do heroin? I'm like, dude, if she's gonna be angry, let her be angry. Just let her do her thing. Just don't fucking play on it. Don't do anything about it. You could, unless you want to apologize. Like, don't just leave it alone, and she'll come around, and because she loves you, there's a reason she told you not to do heroin, because she loves you. So obviously she cares. You need to care by not, like, you know, getting all pissy about it. All she did, words came out of her mouth. That's all that happened. I don't know. I understand why a lot of women are lesbians. They don't want to fucking. They don't want to deal with men. But if you're a guy who is, like, having trouble with women and you're depressed about it and you're getting angry about it, um, I feel for you. Uh, to leave a comment or something, like, talk to me. I'm available. I'm around. This was on my mind over a cigarette a few minutes ago, and I'd I'd rather people find some sort of support or help instead of, like, people being hurt. Um, I used to be very angry about women. I used to be very angry. Now it's like, waves in the ocean. It just, okay, she doesn't like me. That's fine. You know, not getting along with this chick. Okay, that's fine. You have to have that mindset. You can't get angry about it, because when you get angry about it, then you do something stupid. Um, I'm gonna wrap it up. If anybody needs, like, advice or support, I'm here. I know I don't have a lot of followers, but um, whatever the case may be, if somebody finds this video and they're feeling the way that I've described, I'm around. So I always answer people when they send me messages. So yeah, just stay safe and be smart. Don't get too angry about, a tiny bit of misfortune that's probably going to be made up for later in your life at some